It involves a game of solitaire. You know the game. You do it all alone. He saw an ad in the paper, and it intrigued him. The ad read simply, a game of solitaire. We would like to offer you all the comforts that you could imagine. We'll set you up in a nice estate for as long as you would like in a game of solitaire to see what will happen to the human mind who's totally alone, devoid of human companionship. And he took them up on the offer. He's in the office now, about to accept the proposition of a game of solitaire. Well, Richard, you've seen the grounds. What do you think of the place? What? Splendid. It's a very wonderful little place. A lot of creatures. It's a paradise. Yes, it's a perfectly constructed environment, Richard. I think you will find that our offer of a generous and comfortable setting has been achieved. Now, as you know, this is a medical experiment, Richard. You see, this is not just a fun vacation. We're going to be exploring what happens to a mind that is devoid of human contact. Now, yeah, you're isolated. When we leave, you will be totally 1,000 miles in any direction. There will be no humans. We've arranged a perfectly compatible environment through machinery and robotics. You will have no worries of any comforts. There will not be any people. And you're aware of the abort procedure, should you have enough. Go to the switch box and hit the blue button, and then report in that you'd like to come back, and you'll be there shortly. Absolutely, Richard. That is not the purpose. To increase the terror amongst someone to learn. Should you have had enough, if you're ready to stroke the line, as it were, right here, and on these 3 forms here, and this stack of things here, and we'll get all this done, and then it's all yours, Richard. This paradise we've built is all yours. Of solitaire, a lap of luxury. Richard Muldaur could do as he pleased. But think about it, if you can, for a moment. Put yourself in Richard Muldaur's shoes. He was all alone, and everybody has a breaking point. And as the records that we discovered indicate, Richard Muldaur was no different. And one day, he ventured to the box, and Richard Muldaur was reaching for the blue button. According to the field recordings retrieved, brought to light, there were many, many volumes of daily recordings of his thoughts and activities. He was there quite a long time. Think about it. The lap of luxury. Anything he desired was available. Living in a veritable paradise, but all alone. Human companionship. There were animals about, and many things to keep one interested. He had the tools of luxury. Every instrument he could play. He could paint and do everything he wanted to do. And he did very much. The for the day that he had to have some humor for the abort button, the blue button. Richard Madare had thought many times of hitting that blue button and ending the solitaire game. But on this moment, he had decided it was time. And he opened the door to the electrical circuit. And sure enough, there was the blue button. And Richard Madare pressed it with all his might. And he pressed it again and again, but something was wrong, and the button was jammed and would do nothing. He massively mashed the button consistently, and nothing was happening, and his ticket out of paradise was broken. In one instant, he became a free bohemian to a captive Robinson Crusoe, stranded now. Not as long as he wished, but forever, playing a game of solitaire.